Yo, what up? We back in No Paperwork Podcast, man. First live of the new year, 2025, man.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. And see, get the cameras going. Bam, cameras on. We got Joe Bob from the mob up in here.
Hello.
We got BFD up in here.
What's up with it?
We got Big Jess, man, Beer Belly Gorilla.
Loved ones.
You know what I mean? The gorilla with 2 R's. You know what I mean?
Let's not talk about that shit
You
though.
got to turn it down.
Oh, yeah. Oh. There we
Okay.
go. Had to turn that down. What's going
You know
on,
the delay
everybody?
now?
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of things went on for the new year, man. You know, we
Yeah,
took a
man.
break. We got a lot of stuff going on. We
Yeah,
have a lot of interviews coming.
I got real sick.
Yeah.
I had that fucking whatever's going around.
Yeah, what was that? That's some
Like the
crazy
flu,
shit. You know,
yeah.
people were saying that was from the fog that came
Yeah.
in. Like the fog was real weird. It wasn't like regular fog.
Yeah.
And people started getting sick
That
all
fog
of a
was
sudden.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was fucked up.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on the internet talking about, hey, after that fog, I got sick. That wasn't real fog.
Bro, no.
I don't know. I lived in Sac for a long time, and we're surrounded by rivers, and there's always been fog, and it's right around this. This is fog season in
Oh
Sac.
yeah. I always take that little river road back too, bro. Sometimes it be manny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
thick,
There's a
thick.
cut. Shout out Bundy, Dope Flavors, bro. We was coming back from the first time we did No Paper Podcast with Bundy at Shimo Media
Mhm.
Studio.
Yeah.
We were driving, bro. We turned the volume down. I was looking at the GPS just to see if the road would change, bro. We was
Yeah.
all quiet to the mud that night, boy. We was driving
It's
back
creepy
like,
on that
oh,
road right there
yeah.
going through the bridge.
bro.
That one little
bro.
cut road that we took that one night because they had the detours.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
we caught a bump on that motherfucker.
That shit spun my whole shit, boy. I thought we was gonna die. I was like, bro, we almost died tonight. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the
Yeah.
fire in L.A.
Yeah, so what we talking about here? Saludos de
Man.
Madera, Califas 559 area, Triple OG, White Lokes, and cuz tell BFD, my partner in East Oakland City, need to watch his mouth.
Who's that?
Homie from Mitchell Street.
What?
I don't know who the
I
fuck
don't
that
know what you're
is.
talking about, but
Yeah, but all right.
whatever.
Yeah, so anyways, we was
Mitchell Street.
yeah, who fucking knows, man? Who fucking internet dweebs around here?
Real, my mom. Tell
But,
me, man, I'll be in the same place all the time.
Man, I'll be in
I'll be in the
Antioch.
same place all
I'll
the
be in
time.
Antioch, yeah.
I'll be in the north,
Yeah,
homie. You know where
yeah.
I'm at.
That's why I say, blood, like,
Yeah.
don't try to fight IG to keep my Instagram deleted.
Yeah.
You should have fought that case, and Megan's Law
Oh,
wouldn't
is
have
that
had
what
your
he's talking
face.
about?
Yeah,
That what he's
but
talking
I don't
about?
know. Shit, I don't give a fuck what
He
you
ain't
talking about. I know what I'm
He
talking
from
about.
the skull, right?
Yeah, he from the skull.
Yeah.
Fuck the motherfuckers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
anyways, man, so what's going on, man? What's going on for the new year? How was y'all new year?
It was lovely, bro.
Man.
I ain't gonna
bring it
lie, I
into
got
the
sick.
new
I got sick, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
year. I kept
Yeah.
it cool.
So yeah, man, you know, I was expecting to go to a party and shit, and then,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
kind of got canceled, so I ended up staying home. You know,
Nah, we had to cancel, man. It
Yeah.
was too many things in a row. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just too much, man. I'd rather call it and make sure everybody's good than try to have some.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you gotta be real conscious and do what's in the best interest of the
Right.
you know.
Never had a cancellation before though, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was better anyway. Take the time, coming to the new year the right way.
Yeah, man.
We would have been rocking all night.
hell yeah, we've been rocking all night, man. Shit, good thing I didn't get a hotel room.
Amen. Oh, amen.
Oh yeah, but I want to shout out Rico Designs for the hats though.
Yeah. For
Oh
sure,
yeah, I
man.
need
No
mine. I
paperwork.
still
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get mine. He got it in the car. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
in the
man.
car, brother.
They did come out.
Shout out Perico Design, man. It's the homie right there, man.
Right, for sure.
Oh yeah, shout out Billionaire Pups Club too, man.
Yeah, we
She
got
got me
a
looking
Triple
bootleg
OG
baller.
White Low.
Yeah, we got an interview with the
is dope.
Billionaire Pups Club. You know what I mean, coming up, and also Blaze One. That
Yeah.
should be coming too, and it was exclusively at Beer Belly Gorilla
Yeah.
Studios.
Shout out I'll Be Sound, man.
Yeah,
Sweet
I'll be
love.
sound too.
Feel me?
Hell yeah.
Yep, Dre Day, brand new legend.
Yeah. Dre Day go
Yeah.
crazy, man. He
Hell
needs
yeah.
photography done, anything, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Perico Designs is in here. Yeah, what up? Yeah, what's good with it?
What's
Shout
up,
out
man?
to
Let's
Hats,
go.
man. What?
Oh boy, man.
What up?
Yeah,
Lou Gang
man.
TV, man. What up, Lou Gang?
Yeah, man. My boy, man. Perico Design, man. If you need anything done, man, you know what I'm talking about? All types of clothing, tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I ain't stepping on toes over here. You feel
Nah,
me?
he
But if
does
you can't make
tattoos,
it in
yeah.
Sac, man, go
Yeah,
out
he
here
does
to
cool
Yakari,
tattoos,
man.
yeah.
You feel me? Hell yeah. We got everybody, man. Shout out Pokey Loke, too, man. He does tattoos in my section, man. couple good artists.
Shout out
all over
Smokey
the place.
Statues
Yep.
over there too.
Yep, San
Marco.
Jose, yep. Oh, you talking about Marco?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Smoke,
Shout out
yeah, man.
Smoke, man, from the wood, man, for
Yes,
real.
sir.
Yep, Grand Street over there, man.
Yeah,
My
look.
boy Smoke does tattoos in San Jose.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out my boy Smoke, man.
Yeah,
Came
man,
home after
Merritt.
a long time, man.
Yeah, Merritt.
Mary
Yeah.
Tattoos, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, salute us to everybody, man. So what's up with these LA fires?
Man,
Man,
this is
that's too
crazy.
bad,
Like
man.
you guys seeing that shit?
Oh,
dude?
but hey,
Bunch
don't
of
tell them
shit
funny.
behind it.
Adam 22 said we hella far behind LA, and they couldn't even remember to fill up their fire hydrant reservoir. Come on, bro. How far behind is we, bro? Come on, bro. We fight
Right.
Bro, Adam is from like Wisconsin or something, like Michigan
Where
or
he from?
Milwaukee.
He
I don't know.
swore. He swore they was in the future. How far in the future are you? You can't remember that you don't got water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
talking about? How you gonna be dehydrated talking about somebody else don't know what's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
but,
wow.
Come on, man.
but for real shit though, man.
Shout out
So-
Adam
Prayers out
22.
there, like-
Shout out Adam 22 for not knowing nothing, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Oh, man, but the fires is crazy.
It is crazy. A lot of conspiracy theories behind it. But that is crazy that there was no water. I was actually watching. I don't know if y'all seen it where it was a reporter got straight at the mayor and was like, "How do you feel about defunding the fire department?" And then she would not answer nothing.
It's a
after that.
girl?
She was just that. Yeah, that.
And
part.
she a lesbian. Like I was watching Candace, or not Candace, the blonde one. One of the right wing Instagram things, and it was like
Yeah.
they was more focused on diversity in
Diversity?
the fire in a fire department than
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
men go fight fires. You make sure the food's ready when they get back.
Oh, I see
But
what you're
yeah,
saying.
But
Okay.
but no,
Wow.
they were more interested in the LGBTQ shit.
That's the reason why the fire went so
infrastructure
crazy.
of LA, man.
Right.
And
Right.
you know, there's a lot of
Ironically, it was flaming.
you know,
Hey.
Sports.
but you know, a lot of those motherfuckers, a lot of people over there. There was a lot of old people that couldn't get out their houses.
Right.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
kids.
like
Juvenile,
a lot of
man,
pets,
I
a lot of
see you
pets.
speaking
Oh,
up
Sillmore.
about that, man.
Yeah, Sillmore, the
Sillmore.
96 juveniles in Sillmore. Yeah,
Right.
that shit ain't no joke. Like we be clowning, but yeah, that
Yeah.
shit ain't really no
And
joke.
Bro, but you
even-
see what happens.
they
You
in
see
there
what
breathing and
happens.
shit.
You see what happens when you put people in position to just because people's feelings gonna get hurt. Come on, bro. You think I'm gonna let my broad take if somebody break in the house in the middle? I'm ready to kill
Right.
whatever. Protect. I'll kill a dragon.
Right. I mean, to
You
be
feel
honest,
me, bro? And it's just the reality
Yeah,
is you
right,
can't
but-
you can't do what men do,
but
bro.
we don't know her qualifications. She might be
Right.
legit.
Come on, pick this bag of water up.
Oh, you mean?
Come on, man.
But as
She's a mayor though. As a mayor.
As
Well,
a mayor.
No, she's
Oh,
a
there
fire
was
chief.
the mayor's a lady too.
Yeah, but the lesbian
Bro, that
lady,
is
Oh, the
over
fire
right
chief.
now.
like the fire chief, but
Yeah.
Oh for two.
No, it's the mayor. The mayor.
The mayor-
nah,
the
there's a
fire
fire
chief
chief,
was
bro.
a
There's
lady.
a fire
Yeah,
chief.
she's a lady
Oh, I
too.
didn't catch that.
So,
Yeah.
so the fire chief, we don't know.
Isn't it more than one?
She don't gotta
fucking-
lift nothing. She gotta just make sure things are in position, right, and strategize.
So
and
look,
make-
if you vote in a female mayor, you should vote in a male mayor to tell the female mayor what to say. You know what I'm talking about? She over here working on damn.
Nah,
you know
but-
what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. Come on, bro.
But
You know,
yeah,
it's called follow suit.
Oh,
But real, you
yeah.
got those kids in Sylmar, right? In,
Yeah.
Right.
in the juvenile detention center.
Breathing all that
Breathing
smoke.
hair.
They ain't gonna. There's not gonna be no order to letting them out. They don't.
Right.
I guarantee they don't get a plan.
No,
Yeah.
they don't
You know
have
what I'm
a plan.
saying?
And that's
Well, they
what's
showed
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah, she's
You
still
know,
mad
they
about
showed
the
it.
shit.
Yeah, they
showed
showed
it.
though.
Still.
Yeah, there's not really no
Are
argument.
they
failed.
taking action now?
Yeah, they failed. They
Yeah.
failed.
No, because she wanted to talk to her homegirls about it first before they take action.
Well, look, so I seen this thing where it was the path of the fire follows the high speed rail.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
So,
seen that too. So there's a lot of conspiracy theories.
That's what I was
Why
saying.
is that
yeah.
right? But why is that a conspiracy theory? See, I don't
I mean,
like to
that's
put that
a
label
fact
on
to it, but
right?
there's the conspiracies
either
behind
it
it.
follows
Why?
the line or it don't follow the line.
Right.
Well, yeah, it does
It
follow
follows
the
the
line.
line,
Right.
but the different ideas that come behind it, that's the conspiracy.
Well, also Diddy's house burned down, and before they got a chance to
it was all
fully
that
raid
oil,
it.
homeboy. You think that shit ain't flammable?
That baby oil. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
But so people were saying, "Hey, how convenient! that
Yeah.
all these people's houses burned
And
down
the
who were
rich
part of
people-
who were part of the fucking Diddy
Yeah.
investigation."
and they said the insurance
I heard
It's
that.
gonna pay.
No, they said
Yeah,
the
that's real,
insurance
though.
in California in Southern California for fire, they was like for the most part the larger companies was like weeks prior told them, we're taking away your fire insurance.
Right.
Oh, bro.
Right,
did that. State Farm.
Who else? Yeah, State Farm, and another one. One of my baby mamas had the insurance, and then she went to go over there. My homegirl was working at one of these insurance. I forgot which one it was. It might have been State Farm. It might have been yeah. What's it called? We in good hands.
Yeah.
Right, Allstate.
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 Yeah.
Allstate pulled out of California altogether last year. And my
They-
baby mama,
okay,
my
so
baby mama
my-
was like, "Why did that happen?" I was like, "I don't know. Probably a fire's gonna happen or
That's
something."
exactly.
Right.
So
And then
my
look,
sister
You
bought a
got a
house in
female mayor.
Paradise.
Everybody understands
Yeah.
she didn't do her job right.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
My sister bought a house in Paradise. I want to say last year. It was last year. It was just for her to get that insurance period because it's considered the fire area. That fires already went through there.
Yeah.
It was like there I go with my little conspiracies, but it was already like a play. I was even having trouble getting certain insurance for the shop over there. At first I didn't believe it. You know, I got my broker and she's saying I can't find it anywhere. So I started getting on my damn self trying to find different insurances.
Oh,
I ended up having to find someone out in Fresno that helped me out. But it was like a setup already. Like they already telling her she could barely get it to where they could just take it away if they want to. You know, and that's crazy that they do it during the fire, right before the fire. And that's not only that, but that's foul. You know, they make money hand over fist.
Yeah, but you know they had.
And then there's people down there already suffering.
The Biden, or he signed a thing that insurance companies have to cover you for at least a year.
After cancellation?
Well, if they cancel it, they still have to cover you for up to a year. So you can get
but he doesn't know he signed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fool's fake weight.
Shit.
Did he? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Did he?
Halfway, shit.
But yeah, man, fucking Perico Design said Meek Mill was spotted out there the day it started.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't catch on fire. All that baby oil fucking P. Diddy put on.
Yeah. So, speaking of conspiracy theories, I had y'all look at the Foo Community top 50 Latino rappers. You know what I'm saying? And man, I can't lie. You know, Texas, and you know, Foo Community dude. He asked me to do an interview with him, right? And I told him no, right? And it's because they be fucking with them dudes so much, the suckers so much, right? And he said he's not a sucker, that he's from Texas, right? And so I get why the whole top is all Texas,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But
they're good too, though.
Right, Texas go crazy.
Come on, Peso.
Everybody was mad, but Ken OT was on the radio.
Come
like
on, Vlad.
He got his own style.
Yeah.
He got his own, like, man, I agree with some of it.
He's something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with OT.
Yeah, but they also think somebody else hella dope, and he's still in the pen for touching little kids.
Right.
Right.
No, you right.
I mean, yeah.
But he ain't on that list neither, though.
Right. That's
You know what I'm
good. I'm
saying?
glad he wasn't on the list.
No,
he's on a list.
On a major list.
Yeah.
He on the
I
list
think
for
he signed
sure.
to somebody else whose manager's also on the same list.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
But
Very.
that whole thing, so Full Community is not the end all say all of who's the top,
but
right?
it's cool.
Everybody got their own
Right.
top.
And this,
You
we
know,
had this conversation when we did the top.
Yeah.
The thing is, we did that in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's,
You know, everybody got their own list. You
yeah,
know,
I'm not mad at them.
people be
for
getting
sure.
people would get like that other dude, Lefty, what's his name? He was in his feelings about not being number 1 or number 2, but everybody got their own. Everybody got their own list, man.
Even the suckers, even the Southerners, I don't even think they really think that he's like a dope rapper. I don't think none of them really feel like he's a dope rapper.
Right.
Everybody
like knows
he personality like a clown kind of.
Yeah,
that's it.
He's a crash out.
And that's it only. He ain't.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be embarrassed.
But I mean, I think they were going by numbers. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
when you
that
go by
has to be part of it, right?
Yeah, when you go by numbers, then okay, cool. That's whatever. But if you going by skills, lyrical,
Hella Homies was mad that we wasn't higher on there, and I feel like we should have been higher on there.
Right.
When it comes
we made it to 12.
Right.
When it comes to lyricals,
For sure.
when it comes to beat, when it comes
Influence.
to influence, yeah. But I mean, you know,
Charisma.
of course, when you got people buying streams and shit, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
you're always gonna,
But
because there's always that aspect of. I'm
Also, who
not
made it?
saying somebody is.
also, who made it? Right. It's also comes down to like the individual's preference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So or the people's preference. Them
Right.
as far
That's
as the
his
people
list. It's not the end all, like you said. It's his list.
My list will look way different. If I was gonna do like an unbiased and actually listen to some of them dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because I a lot of the dudes, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't listen to, and I
don't know who none of them
King Lil G,
is,
they
bro.
all of a sudden
I ain't never heard him,
but I never heard none of his songs. Like on some real shit, I haven't heard none of his songs.
Right.
You know, I'm open to it. I'll listen to
I am too.
I'll check
It's just that I have not.
Yeah,
just like so much, there's so much shit out. It's just that I haven't. I'll pay attention. Peso, he's up there, but he's up there. He really.
You talking about the Southerner?
Right, and I didn't even know he was at first. I mean, it was just.
Yeah, he don't be dissing. He don't be doing none of that shit.
I had no fucking clue. I think the first thing I seen him make, he had a red hat on or some shit. But still, I didn't even really trip on it. You don't know if they ain't really throwing it out there like that, then you don't know. But really, he's the only one over any homies anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of them.
Yeah.
For real.
When it
Look
comes,
at that list.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to lyrics.
He's the only Southerner over homies?
Oh, and King Little G. I take that back. But like I said, I never heard it. You know, I might pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Or if I hear something dope, like, oh, that's who they talking about.
Oh, okay.
If it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it is or not.
But yeah, if they're
you ain't heard none of that? No.
Yeah. But if they're going
some shit I don't care to, you know what I'm saying? It's not why would I?
No, but I so just being in this, right? Being in this, doing this podcast, actually doing music, you know what I'm saying? I am open to being like, I'm humble enough to be like, all right, this dude's dope.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This dude's dope. Right? He's a dope rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm in a different thing. I'm not a rapper, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna waste my time listening to your shit.
But I actually listen to the lyrics.
I could listen to it and say that's dope. Is it in the car? Am I riding with it?
I'm not slapping.
Nah, you feel me? I'm not.
You ain't never gonna catch me.
I ain't even gonna get them. I'm not even trying to give them a view. I get on my YouTube or something, and then sometimes I hear something. And that's
how especially with them Dio shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to give none. No, they don't mind at all. I don't want to give any motion or anything towards it. You know, I don't.
Me, I definitely, there is definitely a hierarchy as far as like DOs. I'm not watching no DO shit. You know how I am. I'm not watching none of that shit. But I might check out, like we was talking about earlier, I might check out a Southsider podcast. You know what I'm saying? I have watched literally probably about 7 fucking Southsider podcasts. Right. Episodes of the top ones.
Wait, is that the fat dude we talking about?
Who?
I mean, because I seen a couple of American Cholos, but there's a fat dude too. I think his wife does a podcast.
Oh no, that's a LA dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's from Foo Community, or he was from Foo Community.
Icon?
Yeah, that's him. That's what I'm talking about.
Community one.
Yeah. Okay, who are you talking about? The fat dude?
There's a lot of Southsider podcasts are fat dudes.
Oh, what was it called? Hater
World. Yeah,
Hater World. I've heard of it, man.
As far as like production wise, Hater World is put together pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It is put together pretty well. Full Community put together pretty well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is though.
No, I think Foo Community was like the one.
I don't follow them either, but I watch them.
Like basically started. Well, they were the ones to get the eyes on, like, just Mexicans. Period. In the podcast.
Yeah, because it was versatile. You know what I'm saying? They don't. That you see the homies on there. You see from everywhere.
Nah, you don't. So this is why I stopped really fucking with Full Communities, because they favor the dudes from down south.
Right.
And dude tried to say he from Texas, and he not tripping on none of that. But like, I'm not stupid. I could look and see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stupid. But it's cool, and I understand it. Right? They got a way bigger base. You know what I'm saying?
And to each his own. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe
so
not,
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah.
Maybe he does.
I'm just not fucking with it. If that's what you want, I'm not fucking with you.
Right, that part. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, dude, it's all content, it's all entertainment, dude. But some people just say and do things for views and shit, which is fucking crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's
like,
obvious.
Like motherfuckers will do anything, like, and they see that it worked for fucking Lefty, right?
That is exactly what I'm
talking about. When he crashes out, exactly. But when he crashes out, he gets views and shit. And so motherfuckers start doing crash out shit. I seen today Wack and Adam. Wack was crying and shit because Adam got his wife on.
I seen it on Instagram. I didn't watch the thing though.
I didn't see the thing. I seen it on Instagram.
So was it like a real thing? Like
no, it looked fake as shit.
Oh, okay.
It looked fake as shit. I don't know if it was or not. To be honest, I mean, I don't really care. But It just looked
if
fake.
they
as
do
fuck.
it, they did all that voluntarily on some.
It looked like fucking Wax hands were fucking wet, and he was rubbing his eyes like, man.
You know what I seen?
What's that?
I seen a Instagram thing. No, I was on TikTok. I think TikTok or Instagram, but I seen Wack in an interview saying he got pulled over after something happened to his homie, and he told him it was Mexicans,
right?
And he said he did it,
right?
He said it was Mexicans.
So there it is there, right? You know what I mean? All the fucking questions motherfuckers had about his status.
Fuck. That's the thing.
You know what I mean?
It's the few and far in between.
They don't.
Yeah,
they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and the majority of their audience does not. You know what I'm saying?
If
and the rest of his people looking at it like, what the fuck?
Active Hispanic, it'd have been a real problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely.
But the DOs do it all day. So YouTube don't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? YouTube just be, they just fuck with anybody who's telling on other people like that.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Hey, bro, there's that one dude that said he was gonna beat up all of us and shit too. They found him on Grindr.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He blocked me before I gave a holler at him. Well, all right, cool. I'll be in the roads, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Holler at me when you see me, man.
Yeah, shout out my boy Smiley for real.
Smiley. Got the boss feeding me too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out my boy Sharky too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
But that's the thing.
My boy Sevy, man.
The thing with DOs is they always got an excuse, right? They always got an excuse as to why, and people buy into that shit. Like, oh, I was treated bad, or oh, you'll be there soon too, and it happens to everybody.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, come on, bro.
I remember I was in New Folsom. We ain't gonna talk about a bunch of prison shit.
Right.
There was this dude from San Jose, right, and he was a porter. Right, and he used to hang out in the rotunda a lot, and then he ended up getting poked and fucking he had to go to medical a lot. And in New Folsom back in the early 2000s, people know they would used to bring the SNYs to C Yard, the medical on C Yard, because that was the big medical, right. So they would be separated, but the trash should be within, you could hear him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's doing and that's all he would do. He'd just be like, man, come on, man, you fucking weird as shit.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
That's the same thing that dude's doing. Yeah.
Another thing
so they try to justify it.
And they try to say that they stand on business and like, oh, we don't fuck with chomos or weirdos. But you were locked up with, you were celled up with these motherfuckers. You ate with these motherfuckers. What do you mean you don't fuck with these fools? Because if you on a PC yard, if you on an SNY,
in any shape or form,
you around them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's the whole shit of being in PC, protective custody. Them motherfuckers are PC. So if you wasn't getting off in PC, which you weren't because you got out. Then come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can say all that high powered shit, and you can say, oh, we got morals and we don't fuck with that people Chesters and all that shit. Like, bro, come on.
That
you
was
were right there,
Shelly.
shelled up with their. You were
you showed pictures of your kids, you motherfucker.
You know what I mean? So, but that's a lot of bullshit that these motherfuckers they be trying to spit that shit and trying to still portray like they're all good and shit. Like, oh man, it's all about I would never do that and this.
Right.
Well, fuck yourself.
All right, made your bed. Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the list, I don't agree with the list. But I love that there's lists like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Because we got our own universe.
Yeah.
Like, just as Raza, who does this music shit, like we got our own universe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
you should make a list and have everybody have to step up to it every now and again. Like, oh, you want that spot? Shoot for it.
You watch the Vlad interviews.
Yeah, I seen the Vlad interviews.
I watched it all. The homies did great. I love the homies.
They did.
Man, they did great. Man.
I actually subscribed to Vlad because I couldn't wait for all the parts, so I subscribed to him just for.
Oh, that's how you was telling me you watched the whole.
I watched the whole shit. I watched the Rico. I watched the bands first.
Yeah.
And then and then Rico came right after, so I was like, cool, fuck it, I got 2 for 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it worked for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. He has this cool little thing. I didn't wait. I was like, fuck it, $4.99.
What'd you think about the Rico one?
Rico, man,
like
hey, every time he speaks, bro, he impresses me more and more.
Straight up.
I swear to God, he gets better every fucking interview.
Yeah, for real. Even when I was like, oh yeah, bro, this dude's great. I didn't even know he can get any better. He gets better, bro. Shout out Rico, man.
Hey, Rico right there, like man, he did his thing, and the more Vlad tried to press him on, you know, saying where it was, who he's from. I mean, come on, man. If you know, you know, whatever. He kept it, and you know, it kind of looked like he was getting annoyed for a minute, but he still kept his composure. Like, well, come on, let's go.
I mean,
let's go.
That's why the police shit comes out.
Identifies Rico too smooth.
Yeah.
That's why they keep telling him.
I identify as an innocent white man.
It ain't even necessarily like most people think he turns shit over to the, like, first of all, you saying the shit on a pot. If you saying the shit on a microphone, you will fall, motherfucker. Don't talk. If you don't want to talk to the police, and don't say anything that's being recorded that you wouldn't want to say to the police. Period.
Yeah.
But everybody trips on that. It's more that he's the police, the way he tries to pull it out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already gave you the hint several times.
Yeah.
Move the fuck on. What you doing? And then Vlad, you know what Vlad has a lot? Watch if you don't already notice. This motherfucker is a what-ifing motherfucker. Yeah, but what if? What if? It ain't a fact, though, homie. It ain't what it was. What if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these interviews, and I think we do it too, is try to get insight into the person. Right. So the what ifs, that's what it does. It allows a broader perspective.
Yeah, right. If you're asking a lot of what ifs about
100%.
What if it will give you 5 to 10.
Right. 100%. When it comes to crime and stuff.
You didn't cry that.
Right. When it comes to crime and stuff like that, and that's just not cool. Right. But it is up to the individual.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You know that coming in. We went to Lazy Boy one. Right. And we kind of knew. I had a conversation with Lazy beforehand. And it was like, he was like, well, you already know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's coming. This is what Vlad does. Right. So you just got to be conscious and be prepared. Go over what you think the potential, what's in the zeitgeist right now, what's in pop culture as far as that's concerned. You know what I'm saying? And just be conscious of what he's probably going to ask you about. Whatever's hot right now, he's going to have to ask you about. You know what I'm saying? And so if it involves any illicit activities, you got to be ready to just shut it down, or you got to be able to finesse it. And how Rico handled it, homie.
Smooth as fuck.
Smooth. But I mean, I got to give it to Bandz too, because he handled it too.
Yeah, he did. I mean? And they both got their different personality, but they both kept their composure. You know, like I know you said, I mean, and it is fake obvious where you could tell Rico is kind of feeling like he's being fucked with at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, are you serious?
Right.
Still kept his composure. But Bandz is able to play with it. You know what I'm saying? He got that little charisma about him, and he was able to push on past that to where he'll throw a question at Vlad or however he does it.
Right.
I think it's just both their different characteristics, bro. Like,
I mean, it is.
You seen just two. I mean, it's just the reality of it. We seen two different
fucking personalities.
Yeah, bro. And both of them killed it, bro. For real.
You know, I fuck with Bandz.
Lazy and Big Tone too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we talked about both of them already. We talked about both of them already, and they both did fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Bandz, you know, obviously everybody knows I don't agree with the
taking pictures with the dude like this?
Yeah, I mean for sure. Yeah, that also, but the working with Southerners, if it was cool, would it be cool? To me, it just wouldn't be cool. Like, but everybody got their own perspective, you know what I'm saying? But also the talking about brothers putting homies on. Like I feel like we talked about this too.
Right.
Like I fuck with the brothers, of course, right?
Right.
But we got our own thing going on. It's cool.
Right.
I don't know why it needs to be like, if it happens organically, that's dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it doesn't need to be, and I hope nobody really feels like it. It doesn't need to be. It's exactly that. What's organic is organic. That's why if a homeboy has somebody on, I hope it ain't just because they're hot. I hope it's because they really fucked with them.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's there, you know what I'm saying?
Like
it's somebody you want to fuck with. And we were talking about that earlier about like Vlad keeps throwing it back and forth about how, I mean, it goes all in a circle though, but it's the homeboys, Bandz was specifically saying the homeboys be reaching out to the brothers, but it might not necessarily be so the other way around. but it has been. You know what I'm saying? It has been sometimes.
Yeah.
The Jacket done did it.
Yeah.
Mac Dre.
Yeah.
Who else was you saying earlier? The Delinquent shouting us out way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Delinquent, Most Juice, Lil Rue.
Lil Rue
from
Livewire did it
too. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Fab, man. Shout out Mr. Fab, man.
Yeah.
He's supposed to pull up to the studio on Tuesday too for a little group we got going on.
The same features I do.
I mean, it was Mr. Key, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Right. The features I do is because I fuck with people.
Absolutely.
Right. And so like I done my boy Zay, Act Out Zay from Highlands.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. And I genuinely fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? The brothers that I fuck with, that's why, you know what I mean? I don't need them to put me on. They don't need me to put them on. It's nothing. It's love.
Organic.
It's love, yeah, for real. Because my brother was Black Rhino, right? Rest in peace. That was my brother. You couldn't tell me different, right? From his wife to his kids. His kids were my nieces and you know, my nephews and shit.
Yeah.
And shout out to them too. His brothers were my brothers.
Yeah.
Like, we no different.
Yeah.
But you know, his skin is browner than mine, but we the same. That's my brother. You can't tell me.
Yeah.
If somebody stepped to him, they stepped to me, and vice versa.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when it's organic, like when it's said, it's just like when
motherfuckers
he'll
say
have
that
you
shit, on your shit, and you'll have him on your
but
shit.
When
because y'all
motherfuckers
fuck
say
with each other.
it, right? It's just like when white people say, "Oh, I got a black friend,"
right?
Like you're making it something that it ain't. Like, why do you even have to mention that?
Because I have a color TV.
It's not. Right. It's not fucking something that needs to be said or it needs to be exaggerated. Like I already know. Like, we fuck with people. We fuck with people, regardless.
In a pen, we fuck with them tough. You know what I'm saying? And it's love, but I'm not like, man, hey man, put us on, you know. No.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope
a lot of people don't really feel like that, man. But if it's organic, then fuck with it. I mean, I fuck with more growing up, especially. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was a fan of, and it's mostly brothers. You know what I'm saying? They got the dope shit out. I couldn't even tell you when I was a kid on some Mexican shit, especially from up here, aside from like a In Too Deep or a Beach, you know what I'm saying, from Pana Deuce.
Mental
and
illness.
Even them, that was a mixed group. You know what I'm saying? I think they had a little bit of, you know how Vallejo be, they had a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. But it's always been that way. Motherfuckers
and
been
it's
putting
real
each
love.
other on. And
I ain't worried about no music. Tie them motherfuckers in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, even look at.
But that's the whole thing, right? Like it's organic, man. Like we don't need to put nobody in a different category.
Look at AWACS and Woody back in the day.
For sure.
AWACS and Woody's a great example of that, man.
It's nothing new.
Right.
Right. And that's the point.
We fuck with you if you fuck with us, and vice versa.
Yep. I mean, if you go back in the day, right, like Tower Records, when Tower Records was around, and there was a new Sibo album. It'd be 90% homies.
Yeah,
that were going to buy that shit. Yeah. It'd be a line full of homies.
No, I told you. And I fuck with Ice Cube.
Right.
Right.
And they'll go and tell you that, you know, they shout out to the Raza, shout out to the Northern Raza, because they know that we were their biggest supporters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We paid their way. Yeah. Basically. Not 100%, but I mean when you really go,
they put in the work, but we fucked with it. We fucked I still do. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like.
Right.
I like what I like.
You know, people always talk about how North and South should work together, all that shit, right?
Right.
You know, I don't agree. Y'all know.
Some people do.
Yeah, fuck all that shit, right? So, you know what I thought about the other day?
What's that?
Master P.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Master P, No Limit Soldiers, they all did features just with each other. They they was just really fucking with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
and
made people involved in their world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanted to know. Well, like what was cracking with Master P? You know, was he from Richmond? Was he from Louisiana?
Right.
What you got involved in his motherfucking universe?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got involved in his life. Motherfuckers were actually arguing like, no, this motherfucker from Richmond.
Right. King Von. Right. King Von has this whole universe.
Right.
Right. He don't have to fuck with his enemies.
Right.
Wow. Nobody's going to King Von like, bro, you know, you should really do a motherfucking song with NBA Youngboy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't that be great?
We could make a lot of money if you fuck with NBA
man, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. But that's comedy to me. And to hear people say it and then it's unfortunate that there are people who feel like, oh, this is.
It's mostly outsiders, and they don't understand, and they keep comparing us to like Crips and Bloods in neighborhoods.
Yeah,
it's way bigger than a neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's like from 2 different countries, 2 different cities,
right.
and we only come across each other.
Yeah.
You know, now that we're moving around and there's social media and shit, it's older than that, it's deeper than that. We weren't around each other.
Right.
It's not the same thing. It's like fucking. It's 2 different countries, 2 different states.
Not to go back to the DO shit. And I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
But if you notice, the motherfuckers pushing this shit are the motherfuckers who already dropped out.
Yeah.
They're the one, they got to get a security blanket around them. They got to get fans around them.
Vlads and Adam 22s who don't know shit.
Right. So the motherfuckers pushing the shit, that are really pushing that shit, are motherfuckers that are not part of the fold.
Right.
And if you
they want some relevancy. All they want is some relevancy.
Because there's somebody who says he's something, right? And they be talking that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But anybody that's pushing that shit is not really, they're not really part of the fold. So they, you know what I mean? You can tell off top who's a piece of shit and who ain't, just by the shit that they're pushing.
Right.
And I mean,
Cash Money.
Is what it is.
Right.
Oh yeah, Cash Money never fucks with no women.
There's so many examples of people just latching onto their folks to build the universe.
That part.
Yeah.
And it really is all you need. I can't that's just like going back to saying you need one man needing another man. No, you could do it on your own.
Straight up.
And we could do it on our own. Yeah. Now everything else we bring into the community and where our community reaches out to, cool. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? That's what the world's about, man. We wanna work. Yeah. We want to get with other people. But we can do it. We fucking can. All that shit is, matter of fact, we going to. It's already in motion.
It's already
in fucking motion. And it's been in motion for years, homeboy. All that shit from the beginning was a part of it to make it where it is now and how far we're going to go.
Right,
we on the way. Look at this shit, man. Look around. This shit, wow.
2020 vision, man. That
motion.
Hey, so back in the day when CDs were sold, right? Mm-hmm. So you had the biggest markets. So you had the 3 biggest markets, right? You had New York, you had LA,
right? Yeah.
You had the Bay.
Yep.
But guess who was number 4?
Texas.
Sacramento.
Oh shit.
Sacramento Tower Records was the highest selling Tower Records. It was the 4th highest selling Tower Records in the country.
Oh wow.
No shit.
Yeah. And the reason that I know that because we interviewed Bayside, who distributed Bayside Distribution. Shout out to Rob Nonies and Brandon.
Shout out Rob and Brandon.
Yeah. So
excuse me.
Yeah. So we interviewed them. That's what it was. So Sacramento was a big market for music, music consumption, and it was back then. So that's why you had people like Brother Lynch and Sibo doing underground numbers.
Rap specifically, you mean?
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So Sacramento is a huge market. Northern California is a huge market.
And there was a lot of Sacramento rap back then too, to be coming out.
Stockton was I think number 5 Tower Records of the whole country. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
there was a huge market.
There's a huge market out here. The only problem is we're not tapped in like that. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing is a lot of people, and just a lot of people don't even know how to get their publishing. A lot of artists.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Deal with that
a lot of people don't know like the ins and outs of how to handle the music business. You know what I mean?
Right.
With promotion.
Who's just
and
been
marketing.
doing it for 20 fucking years?
Yeah, 20 years that don't
fucking
know
with the same dude.
Right.
Right, he ain't ever gave no game.
Right.
Yeah, that shit's
crazy.
And
that's the thing. So that's why we're trying to change that shit. Yeah. We're trying to give motherfuckers the game, trying to show them how to do that, how to promote, how to get out there, how to do reels. You know who's doing good at that shit? Rico motherfucking Too Smooth.
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
Shimo, bro, they really they got the sauce.
They got it down. They got that algorithm.
Right.
The only other people like aside from a Shimo or a Rico, GB.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. I mean, but everybody's following suit. It's starting to come into it. We know that the verticals are better. Back in the day, we want to turn that camera sideways, not get them verticals.
Right.
We want it to be
right.
Yeah, we all still learning, but these motherfuckers got it down.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, our own universe.
Right.
So we could look to our own for guidance.
We could even look to outside and see what's working.
Yeah, but
but
Lil
you're right.
Russell, yeah, on my mama, yeah.
Come on,
and
man.
Russ, and there's hella people that I follow, yeah, that definitely, homie, you right.
Yep. I mean, there's nothing wrong to looking outside.
Yeah.
It's an example, and especially with like a Lil Russell, because he has morals and code and such a positive outlook in general. It's nothing that you're gonna go fucking with somebody like him or Mr. Fab that is going to lead you astray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a good example. There's no reason we can't take good examples.
Well, you know, word on the curb is that you can't have morals and shit and be who you are and blow up. You can't be a homie and blow up. It's impossible to do that.
Watch this. Like I said,
you know what I mean? That's what motherfuckers say. But you got several examples of why that's not true
right now, boy.
But you could go back to Snoop Dogg was cripping like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Had his beard. He had his beard. Right as a C.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's been like that.
So Snoop Dogg cripping like a motherfucker.
Right.
I mean, Suge Knight was blooded the fuck out, dude, and had the biggest record label out there.
He worked with a lot of Crips, yeah.
He did. And look, even back
but they were still banging.
This goes to exactly what I was talking about earlier. The biggest fucking label cracking in the fucking early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, fucking Death Row.
Right.
And Vlad keep going back to, you couldn't put them two in the same room. Bullshit. They've been doing music together since the early 90s.
Yeah.
Their politics were always different.
It's different. Yeah. They're from the same area. They're right here next to each other. They live with each other. They see each other on the daily. Their families commingle with each other. It's not the same as the North and the South. It's two different things.
Right.
You can't just say, hey, these people are like, why can't these?
Because you had cousins from different sets in LA, the brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cousins would be from different sets on different blocks and shit. They'd have to see each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Family functions, barbecues, grandma's house.
Yep. My mom was a Crip from over here and I'm a Blood from over here. You hear that shit all the time.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's that. Yeah. It's just different. And we are two different entities. To that shit where they couldn't be together. They've always been together in the music game.
Right.
They've even though it's funky on the street, it's different. We ain't that. There's no need to force anything. If it does happen, it'll be organic.
But the major labels have been trying to push that shit for a while. They've been trying to push North and South unity.
They're pushing this shit on purpose to give us funk.
Who?
They've been trying to push the North and South, right?
A connection.
Give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying.
Do. They want the turmoil.
Who are these people?
No, I'm talking about the major labels, right? The major labels, because I remember when there was an artist out here who was about to get signed to a major label, but they told him, nah, in order to sign, you gotta work with so-and-so, who was a Southerner. And he said, no, I'm not gonna do it. Not only that, there was Dog Day Records back in the day. They were distributing Never and Lowdown.
Yeah.
They had a compilation and they put North and South together trying to make it cool.
Because they couldn't do nothing about it.
Right, because they owned the verses. So you'll see people owning verses from like fucking Southern rappers and Northern rappers trying to put compilations together to make it big. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which was the whole reason, because it's happened before, which was the whole reason why that whole shit with Toes and that whole thing with that compilation was so prevalent, because when someone owns a verse, they can do whatever they want with it.
Right.
But now it's making motherfuckers look bad. Like, oh, you were on the song with so and so. You were on a song with so and so.
Right.
Like someone said about Big Tone having a song with one of them, but it wasn't. They weren't in the studio together.
They had no idea that it was happening.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? And nobody would have vouched for that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got these labels trying to play middleman. You know what I mean? And they try to do that slick shit.
Yep.
But it ain't. It's like water and oil. It don't mix.
We don't need them either. We don't need them either.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Definitely. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's it's just, it's a money game, right?
It is.
Motherfuckers will sell out themselves for money. They will sell their souls for money. You know what I mean? Their morals, their dignity. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you got any kind of morals or dignity, and you got fucking $1 million in your face, you got to decide what kind of life you want or what kind of man you are.
Right.
If you ain't about shit, then you probably gonna take that money. But if you already getting money, if you already doing your shit, if you already got a plan and you already a hustler, you don't need that money because you get it anyway.
Man, AWAC said that in one of the songs too. He said, I probably would have already blew up if I didn't have morals or some shit like that.
Right,
yeah.
Bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
And he has stuck to some shit for the. There's another example. AWACS being with us from the beginning. It's organic.
Genuinely organic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Organic.
Yeah. I mean,
Shout out AWACS.
but
Shout out
but
Brian York.
that goes.
Man, I see you, Cuddy.
That goes to say, like, you know what I mean? Like, back to the whole thing. We don't need nobody but us. We can do it on our own.
Right.
And I mean, for motherfuckers that doubt it, watch it.
Yeah, it's,
you know what I mean?
Coming.
It's coming.
It's
you know
coming.
I mean?
You got
But
motherfuckers like Bandz and Rico, GB, and Iggs, Free Iggs. You know what I'm saying?
And NOR.
I see.
NOR. Shout out to NOR.
Crazy shit, bro. You don't even know. Yeah, they doing real crazy.
And NOR is the epitome of a hub for homies rap. You know what I mean? Because they got everybody and anybody who's popping, and they're helping them pop more.
Right.
But I mean, they're just getting started. Like, just wait till you see what they do. You know what I mean? Like, and motherfuckers don't even know. You know what I mean? They don't even know, but you're gonna see it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's coming. It's here.
Yeah, man. And it's beautiful, homie.
Right.
That's why all that stuff, everybody pushing that stuff, and unfortunately, some people who don't really know, you know what I'm saying, are agreeing with it and placating it. You know what I'm saying?
The major audience, they don't know shit. The mainstream shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit that we want, we want that.
Them the type of people that say, well, he didn't tell on me type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, bro. Then the same type of people that want this shit. That
I know what you mean. He didn't tell on me.
Them motherfuckers, the same people, the same.
Right.
Well, he ain't telling me, so I'll still kick it with
well,
him.
like I said, if you go back,
the average square motherfucker that is gonna listen to some shit. That's the mainstream shit. They don't know no better.
They didn't tell on me.
Right. I mean, they ain't gonna be involved in that type of shit for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Regular motherfuckers just want to hear good music too.
And that's what it is.
Where motherfuckers from.
Yeah.
So when there's a lot of good homie music, it just hasn't been marketed right. You know what I mean? So once
Joe Bob started rapping too.
Yeah,
Joe Bob
I heard that,
crazy.
man. He go crazy.
But once this shit gets marketed, then it's undeniable. You know what I mean? And that's the difference, right? That's the difference. That's why certain motherfuckers got more play than others, right? Because it's easy to buy streams and get popping. So once you buy the streams, once you buy the views, motherfuckers already gonna generally fuck with it.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody up here trying to buy views or streams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is organic. I should say nobody I know personally has bought streams or views. You know what I mean? I don't know if that can't happen or ever has, but anyone that we have fucked with generally.
If I bought them, I'd have a lot more streams and views.
Right? Where's my blue check at, goddammit?
And that's with anybody, right?
Yeah,
Like even Rico, you don't buy streams and views. GB don't buy streams and views.
They don't need to.
You know,
it actually hurts the algorithm. Right, because on YouTube, if you buy it, like there's whole YouTube things about you Google it, right?
Right.
If you buy it, it becomes your process, and so the algorithm looks for you to buy that thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't, it actually
they gonna cut you off. Run me my money.
It actually short stops your shit going forward every time you don't buy it.
Right.
You basically hurting yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a whole, like the way the algorithm is, there's different processes of why it won't work, right? Because especially when they're bots and fucking, because now you have bots that listen to your shit, but they listen to some other people's shit. Now you're like they could be a bot for some Indian group, from India. Right, and so now you're in the algorithm with India, and it doesn't help you. You know what I mean? Most of these bots are from overseas.
So I got this homeboy. I grew up with him. He's a Kiwi, right? He's my boy, and he was like, "Man, you doing music? I got like 60 phones." I was like, nah, I'm not doing none of that.
Damn.
He was like, dude, I ain't even gonna charge you. I'll just have your shit on replay all day. I was like,
put it on Spotify, boy, and let it roll.
I was like, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to actually do something specific.
Right.
Like mine's more about my message. I'm not worried about.
Hey, but fuck it, if you going to sleep with that little raindrop back noise, you might as well put on some BFD, goddammit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, look, they're so one thing, right, is playlist. So when you at a function and you listen to some shit, put the homies on a playlist.
Yeah.
They are.
If you wanna,
they are.
It's not.
They on my playlist and my algorithm. I ain't got a trip either way.
Right, but it's
Shout out Player Mob Music too,
Oh
man.
yeah, shout out Live with Sam C for the $9.99. He said, shout out from Concord, California. Keep this shit up. Right on. For going live.
Shout out, boy.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you want to help the homies out, put in your playlist. When you kicking back, drinking a Pisto in the garage, fool, play that shit. And
hey,
all the homies
play that
through.
shit.
Oh my mama. Hey, shout out to Sam C.
Yeah.
He said shout out from Concord, California. Yeah, I appreciate you, homie. Yeah, you just cop $10 and all the shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and the real graphic guy said shout out to all the inmates fighting them fires right now in LA.
Hell yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's kind of
come on, man.
Camp.
Yeah, we know.
It's a fire camp.
But some of them from no, cause they ain't fucking come out and CYA no more, huh?
Ain't no juvenile.
Yeah, they ain't happening no more. Yeah, never mind.
But you know what? hey, but on the real, you know,
nah, man,
for LA though, like there's a lot of innocent people
out.
that got hurt in those fires and shit. To shout out to everyone in LA that's suffering and shit. You know, the kids, the old people. You know what I mean? On some real shit. I send my love out there to LA.
Man. 5102, man. Get up on my side if you ain't ready to ride, man. Go look at that do or die song.
Yeah, shit.
You like, my mama, yeah, we about to shoot that video too. My part of that video, my bad, homie. I got sick.
Yeah, you got sick and stuff, bro.
Shout out to Ace Boog. If you guys haven't seen Ace Boog album,
motherfucking brother.
Ace Boog go crazy though.
Bro, speaking of Ace Boog,
watch out for Yee and Ace Boog too.
Right. Speaking of Ace Boog, what about Migra? Migra's coming up north.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, the Migra's here.
Yeah, they here. What you talking about?
They everywhere.
Yeah. They running through the valley right now as we speak.
Man, I hope my mama don't get you, feel me?
But
man, shout out my boy Fangus too, man, with the babies,
so here's the thing, right, with La Migra, right? So everyone's blaming it on Trump, but Trump is not in office yet.
Right?
Right? So who do you think's putting the Migra out here?
Blood.
Bro,
just
you
to make it look like
Obama,
it's Trump.
Obama threw him in the...
Right. But I'm saying everyone's blaming Trump, but Trump don't take office till the 19th. So
hey, same bird, different wing.
Who's really doing that?
Wing.
It's the Democrats who all say like, "Hey man, we fuck." And I'm not a Republican or Democrat. Let's get that.
That's what I'm saying.
But the motherfuckers that say like, "Oh, Donald Trump's deporting everybody," it's your people deporting motherfuckers right now.
I'm gonna miss my mama, man. Shout out to my mama, man. When you get deported, and my baby mamas actually.
Hey, your mom still mad at me?
Probably.
Oh yeah,
probably.
Shout out to your mom, man. I didn't mean that.
My mom, I miss you, man. They gonna send her back to South Mexico called Nicaragua.
Nah, but I mean, and that's some crazy shit too, because there's a lot of good homies I know that have been deported. You know what I mean? A lot of good homies out here that live their whole life.
I seen the thing.
Blood, they down there right now.
I seen a thing where they said they're only deporting people with criminal records right now. They just running up on them right now.
Where they gonna send me?
So
back to Daly City.
I mean, if you know, man, I mean, tuck that shit off, homie. It's time to get in the cuts. It's time.
Yeah.
For real.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's a fucked up thing when your parents bring you down here and you're fucking 3-4 years old.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
you got that little dot on
1
your
year
arm,
old.
The little, you feel me?
Yeah, and all you know is the United States. You don't know nothing about Mexico.
Yeah.
You don't know your family over there.
No, it's fucked.
You know what
up.
I mean? So
I had a waiter. I was in TJ. I ain't gonna say where, but I had a waiter, and he come up. He see my little Ace hat. And I'm over here on some, I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I just over here assuming this motherfucker don't speak no English.
Yeah.
And he popped at me just like he was from the, you know what I'm saying, from up here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? You from the Bay? I'm like, what's up? He's like, yeah, I'm from Oakland, man. They done got me. And I was like, oh, shit. I didn't even know Spanish before I got down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was over there for a couple years.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something.
That's why I got my Mexican baby mom. You pissed me off, man. Guess what? We got one.
You want to get married and stay or not?
No, I don't want to get married.
I was with this dude in Calipatria. You know, Calipatria, that's where they, in prison, that's where they deport motherfuckers and shit, right?
Okay.
Go from Calipatria to a place called Central, right, which is essentially a county jail, and then you flying out to wherever you going from there, right? Or you taking the bus, you walking across the border from right there, right on top of Mexico.
Right.
So we had a homie named London from San Jose. Shout out to homie London from San Jose, right?
That reminds me of the Ice Cube song. Remember, what's that song where he goes, "I was out there in London and I elected the fucking Ice Cube." Remember on that No Vaseline?
Oh yeah,
My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
no, that's all right. So London was Mexican as fuck, dark skin, real moreno.
Yeah,
and he was being deported to London.
Man,
Damn.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, so he was like, bro, I ain't never, I don't know what the fuck. I'm Mexican.
Yeah, you about to get some food that don't got no
Yeah.
flavor.
Oh,
man. He deported to London?
To London.
And bro, they got hella Slims out there too. Muslims. But they deep, bro.
Yeah.
They deep, bro.
So
they
his
be out there
fam-
stabbing motherfuckers.
Yeah, his family was Mexican out in London, had him, you know what I'm saying,
shit.
slid out to the United States, you know what I'm saying? So
Blood.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah,
Bro,
that
can
is
you
horrible.
But he probably had a better
Hold on,
time
wait a
in
minute,
London.
think about it though. You're in London and you see a Mexican person go, park the car in the garage, right? But then they start speaking Spanish. Like, bro, let's stop me. I'm like, bro, that's gotta be
Orale.
wild, bro.
That would be a very interesting
That's
accent.
gotta be more wild than Chinito, like, you know, they had the Asians in Mexico, stuff like that, speak Spanish. It's gotta be wild, bro. I want to go meet a Mexican that speaks fluent Spanish and be like, park the car in the garage. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to do that. And I probably would have a baby with her. Keeping it lit. Yeah.
But what? Hey, you hear that crazy shit though? Trump was talking about bringing Canada part of the United States.
Yeah,
and
man.
bringing Mexico.
Nah, bro, they act like they hella
Yes.
F.A. Jigga too. They cool with little colorful hair and all that other bull, bro.
Yeah.
We don't want them.
what you talking about?
The Canadians.
Oh, he wants to make Greenland part of the United States, Canada part of the United States, and call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of the United States.
Gulf of America.
My bad.
Which that does include both, but we know what he means.
Right.
Yeah,
but then the
come on.
Mexican president, she said,
She?
yeah.
Oh
she-
my God.
She said, "Oh, we should say
and
it
she
should be
That's your
Mexican America
Jewish.
or American Mexico is what she called it, something like that."
United States of Mexico. That's what
No,
they call
she
it.
wants to call it Mexico America.
Bro,
or
I
something.
wouldn't even let her drive my
Mexico
car.
is in America just like the United States is in America.
Bro, the only
America
thing
is
she should
just-
be president
It's
of.
inclusive.
The only thing what we should be president of is what time do you want me to start cooking? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, but she Mexican, she do that too.
That's what I'm saying. But that, man, you know your job. Why the hell you gonna have a dishwasher run the country?
Bro.
Bro.
When you go say Canadians are snow Mexicans.
No,
Hello.
Canadians are
No,
F.A.
yeah.
chickens
The
too, man.
snow Mexicans.
There gotta be some real Canadians.
No, I mean, I'm sure there is,
Yeah.
but the thing is, for the most part, like, come on, bro. You're gonna be talking about Socolim Blue, but you can come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That's French, bro.
Well, they got French in
Yeah,
Canada. They
French.
speak they speak
okay.
French in
Yeah,
Canada.
bro,
That's
the
crazy.
thing.
They
But
really do got two
bro,
ass
but
languages
the
out
thing
there.
is, Canadians and French people soft. They Charmin ultra soft. You know what happened back in the wars when motherfuckers waiting on the French and they never showed up? That's like a bad date. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got them too. The Creole. We got Creoles.
Oh yeah.
We got Creoles in America.
Yeah, we do.
They
Yeah.
speak French too.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. But the French,
We got the
I'm talking
French
about,
Quarter.
You call them.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
You ever had the person that said, I'm right around the corner, it's about to go, hey man, I'm right around the corner, but they ain't left their house shit. That's the French. They didn't even take off from the sales yet. They kept saying we on the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
We on the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, by the time they got here, the war was
Beat it on
over.
20.
The war was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, convenient. Come on, bro. You want them to be part of our country for what? Oh, to have somebody throw in front of the bullets. I get it now.
Chinga.
But they did give us the Statue of Liberty.
What the hell? That's a
The French.
Oh,
Did you see where they say the
that's like me
Statue
giving
of Liberty
roses to
is
the
really
broad I
a
ain't call
man?
back.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Look at the Statue of Liberty.
It's really a man. What? It got a bulge?
Man, it's just a man. It's supposed to be a man. Like it somehow morphed into it being Lady Liberty or whatever, but it's like based off a Greek god type shit.
Don't tell me the French predicted Young Thug back then and shit.
Bro,
Like
Yeah,
Young
Young
Thug,
Thug
dog.
back then.
French don't even shave their armpits. How they gonna predict anything?
Oh
You ever been to the Eiffel Tower?
no.
No.
That shit dirtier than downtown Frisco.
You
You
been
been there?
Hell no, I ain't never left the
This
country.
motherfucker.
I got Google Maps, bro. Even if Google Maps ain't gonna clean it up, why would they?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
come on, bro.
Sacre blood.
Hey,
Yeah.
parlez-vous français?
The only thing I'm
Vato.
trying to do is do more for
Menage
Menage
a
a trois.
trois.
You know what I'm talking about? Sports. Yeah, I love cheating on my baby mama two bitches. You know what I'm talking about?
Pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle. Ménage à trois.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out my
Canadian,
baby mama.
Canadian bacon and hash
Oh, no,
browns.
ain't no
Yeah.
fork in my fork. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's some crazy shit that's going on right now. You got the fires. You got fucking Trump trying to take over fucking countries. You got fucking drones flying everywhere.
You have women presidents?
First,
are we just gonna go over that like it's nothing with women presidents? That's probably the worst thing going on in the world right now.
Like
not on purpose. The Queen Elizabeth only because her husband died.
The prime minister, the chick with the blonde hair in across the ocean.
Ooh,
Australia?
Princess Diana?
Nah.
You see? She died too.
There's been a couple over.
Prime Minister. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the country right now. Yeah.
I did go to vacation to Rio Vista, bro. They had a beach out there. Blood, what was it called? Sandy Beach. Rio Vista. It's right over the Antioch Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't go nowhere. I was always on probation or something. I couldn't fucking.
Hey, Rio Vista got some good fishing over there.
I don't know. I never really went fishing. Only time I went
I ain't
fishing
never
is
been to the
because
bars
my
over
big
there.
cousin wanted somebody that was under 15 to stand next to the pole so he wouldn't get a ticket. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But he gave me beer and weed, so that was cool.
Hello.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I was on
Didn't want to get a
probation.
ticket, but he'll give
Because I was on probation.
I'm
so I
gonna
went back
give
to
a minor
juvenile
some alcohol though.
I cannot go fishing, homie.
I can't go fishing either, bro.
I don't really
Bro,
fish
one
either.
time I went fishing, I was 18 years old, right? And there's a video of it. I threw the line in. It was in there for about a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just like I give my woman a smooth minute. You know what I'm saying? And I pulled it out, had a fish, 20 inches long, keeper. Just like I did the last time I met that one broad. It smelled like fish, keeper. So, you know what I'm saying? So I pulled it in, bam. I was like, I'm the best fisher ever, right? Because I'm the best at everything I do.
That's right.
People think I'm a comedian. I don't even really tell jokes like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But I go, I'm sitting there for 3 more hours. I ain't do nothing but feed the motherfucking Delta. Just boom, came in, nothing. Boom, came in, nothing. Never went fishing again.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
I thought it was gonna go deeper. Okay.
So did I. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it stopped. It stopped.
But
It stopped
yeah.
after like
No,
3
man.
hours.
So, hey, man, thanks for tuning in to the first live of the new year.
Yeah.
Was 2025. I mean, you know,
2025.
we got a lot of shit lined up, a lot of shit planned. We got a lot of interviews coming up. We did some interviews at BBG Studios.
Yeah.
Watch out for BBG Studio too. We got a
We're gonna
lot
have
of
some
shit lined up.
upgrades. Being you're gonna see a lot of shit, a lot of money being spent into No Paperwork Podcast. We got to put it
That's
in.
right.
And,
Invest
You know,
back.
I got a couple you families with some EBTZ, so you're gonna have some good food in this, John, too.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
you know,
Where's it
we're
at
ordering
right now?
We're ordering off of Trapper Loke. What's that website
so pissed
called?
I missed that.
Oh.
What's that interview called, man? What's the
TrapHustle.store.
TrapHustle.store, man. Shout out my boy Trapper Loke, man.
Shout out Trapper Loke.
TrapHustle.store to get all your spread goods.
Yeah, man. You know, hey, man, look, man, Buddy buy ramen. You know what I'm talking about? We get bootleg buff off this shit. You know what I'm talking about?
This motherfucker selling packages on the outs.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
but shout out to Trapper Loke, man, and shout out to everybody that's been on the podcast, all our guests and shit. Everybody
That's right.
rocking with us.
Was dope.
Yeah, 2024 it was a learning curve. You know what I mean? We
For
learned
sure.
a lot. You know what I mean? And we gonna be pushing for motherfuckers to think that we one and done and it's over. Man,
Negative.
Let's talk about the
pushing.
Paisa. Let's talk about the border brother.
John Diesel.
John Diesel.
Yeah.
All right, so he done some stuff about me that I didn't really understand, right? So I didn't know if he was fucking with me or if he wasn't fucking.
games?
Yeah, nah, I didn't really know, right? So he talked about transparency,
Right.
and he talked about another video of mine.
Right.
I don't remember the other one,
Christ.
but so I don't know what he was really saying.
He did like Enlightened. He said.
I gotta
and
check that
just
out.
that part about toes, but. I mean, at that you didn't really say nothing about
It wasn't really
Right.
vicious.
It's never really, it wasn't negative. It wasn't
I think
Right.
you used the
It was
word
just kinda-
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I like how he came on something. He talked about
Right.
So man, I just want to say, he did this thing that got sent to me about all the podcasts he watched.
Right.
He watches, you know what I'm saying? And he shout out No Paperwork. It was real brief, but man, I appreciate it because a lot of these
Who's
pieces of
Snoop's?
shit-
Oh, you talking about Snoop's TMH?
No. We're talking about John Diesel.
John Diesel.
Oh, okay, yeah, because this dude said something about Snoop's TMH.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
He a rattery.
But no, for John Diesel, you're saying like he shot.
Yeah.
he he shouted out No Paperwork a couple times, right?
Yeah. Oh, did he?
And he's I've seen him. He shouted out No Paperwork a couple times, and it's a good look, man. What I see from John Diesel is he's a BB or former BB or whatever, but he's in good standings and he's unbiased and he fucks with everybody.
Yeah.
Right. If he likes what you do, he'll fuck with you. And my whole issue was like, I don't you know, I don't know anything about him. You know what I mean? And you know, as far as the BBs go, as long as you didn't shed homie blood, like you know, you're good with me. You know what I mean? That's it. But anybody that you know goes against the homies, and you know, I ain't fucking with you. Yeah. But you know, as far as I know, you know, he shows love and he shows respect. So shout out John Diesel.
I've seen this shit. Sometimes he be at like a light rail station. Sometimes he be in his house.
Right.
Sometimes
he everywhere.
Yeah, he just getting it.
Right. Well, he's like do street interviews, or he's like
actually sit down like this. It looks like he just got his phone.
Right.
And he just
talks.
He's just doing
this shit.
He does reactions. He does reactions.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it would be kind of a vlogger. Yeah, dead on.
Okay. I'm gonna look.
Yeah, but we ain't never talked about him before. I never really tripped on.
Dougie said he gave you props on transparency and he hasn't dissed yet. I'm watching John Weasel. I used to smack his ass in junior.
Chicano rap.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Chicano rap.
Yeah, autocorrect.
I used to smack his ass. This motherfucker on there with what's his name on Grindr, boy. They found each other on Grindr.
I need to go get some food, man.
Anybody? He found him with some security.
But yeah, so
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it lit, bro. John, whatever his name is, bro. I'm from Antioch. They right down the way, man. I ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I ain't fucking with him, bro. You know what I mean? Just you feel
me?
They just like them. You feel me?
Okay.
Straight up, especially in the town and shit. Shout out to all the homies in the town and shit that's funking with them motherfuckers. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I mean, you might be go pipe shit, you feel me, while we locked down, but we on the streets, bro. If you throwing up, you feel me? It's up.
There you go.
Okay, well, shit.
Well, then fuck them then. Shit.
We don't. Hold on. We don't.
All that shit I said.
In Stockton, we don't have BBs.
Yeah.
I don't
really have.
I thought BBs was big bitches, man. This whole time I was chasing the wrong ones.
In the pen, I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck with his backpack boys. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, in the pen, they rock with in the county. It's cool with them. Like they be coming to the east side with us. You know what I'm saying? The east side of the county. And if they go over there, it's good.
And everywhere it's different.
Yeah, and in the pen, they primarily rock with them dudes. No, rock with the Southsiders. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But every time I've been to the shoe, every time I've been to the oil, you know what I'm saying? When I was in Calipat, as a matter of fact, a lot of suckers didn't want to fuck with me because of, you know what I mean? So, right. So, the BB back there, they was reaching out to me, they shot me books. I didn't have nothing in there.
But I think when it comes to them, I think when it comes to them,
I have had them, but I'm talking about California.
But I think when it comes to them, you can go on a hood by hood, a person by person basis.
Because they're only from the town. In the Bay Area, you want it down, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna try to say too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right, but at the end of the day, bro, let's just call it like they wanted them too. You feel me?
I remember
on the set.
I
didn't know that.
I remember I being around anyway, something like that, you know.
Yeah, man. I ain't fucking with them.
Yeah.
Straight up. They know what time it is. I'm in the yacht. I be in the town. You feel me? Shout out all my, feel me, FGV homies. You feel me? Or FVG. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shout out to all the homies out there, man. Shout out to Oakland, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Big Oakland, man.
Big Oakland. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shout out, hey, man,
all my Hayward homies.
Too, though, man. You know what I mean?
Man, what's up, Chop, man? Let's do that. Baby Gas as well.
Yeah.
Shout out, Baby Gas.
Shout out to the Hayward homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Skull, Michi Dog, Micheladas.
Yeah, shout out Baby Gas, man. We gonna do some music with Baby Gas, man. He go crazy. That fool be going crazy. Shout out my Uncle Tone Loc, too, man.
Shout out to all
Baby Gas is still for hell long, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to 38th Street locals out there, man. Shit.
Yeah,
I had a homie from 38th Street back in the day.
Thuggy.
Yeah, that's where he got it from. That's where he got it from.
Yeah, Thuggy, man. You already know what it is, man. We don't fuck with them folks. They suck too, you feel me?
All right, man. So we out of here. Yeah, we don't got them in Stockton,
it's all
bro.
good. We just enlighten the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And we ain't stopping. Enlightenment, boy. We stick by it.
Yeah, man. God bless the game. Hey, I heard there was a dope ass album called Enlightenment too, bro. Who had that album?
I heard that. Man. I feel like I
Oh
yeah, I think
yeah, man.
God bless the game, man.
Yeah. All right, man. We out of here, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.